This na analysis on the tripartite reports. Fumble them at the calm attempt for give the facts, the bare fact on how the document this tripartite reports, how the format time within the inside the document, and also one analyze the APC position as we stand from a legal perspective within the inside the document, and I go delve on facts rather than opinions. But in conclusion, I go give my own opinion in summary. Now, so I get for do this, and hopefully I go compress them in 2 audios. Okay. Now the documents we them lay, I just want to tell you now the layout and things that you should not lay emphasis on inside this document, this 542-page document. Make sense of within the inside, and some of the documents them we not too relevant inside, and will say you for pay focus and things that you should underline. There are 2 issues here I want for highlight, but before I want to highlight the recommendations and the position of various political parties, the divergence, thing that we do not agree upon. I don't get so much call from me APC compatriots, my fellow citizens say, Ahmed, you blunt, make documents easy for we, break them for we not hear it from you. So I felt compelled for come at the social media for make I just telling her how this document is within the inside and within the inside the APC, within at the APC position from a position of fact. So if you want to rebut me, please refer me to the page where I misrepresent the documents. It is not my opinion. Okay? Now, the document, they name them Cross-Party Committee on Electoral Systems and Management Bodies Review. I even get a question, a reservation on how come we come up with this particular heading of this document where we don't concern na being general election where the thief na APC there. But I'll come to that now. How this document is formatted, it's 542 page. Now I'm going to show you how they lay out this document, and when I'm done, I go can show you the recommendations. Okay, my name is Ahmed Sesay. Today, the 4th of July 2024. So if you listen to this audio, make sure you get hold of the second audio. Now the document starts from page 1, then puts the terms of reference in there, waiting happen, waiting at the document, waiting at them, how they describe, and then later on, then puts the introduction on waiting come about from being to money after with the election then lost, waiting make this document get foresee the light of day. So from there, then puts the mandates where then give them the committee and how they shape themselves for make them do this work. So this you occupy the better part of the pages. Or the first page them and this document say page 18. We then done and then start the recommendations actively from page 19. Page 19 they recommend up to 80 recommendations. When they done the 80 recommendations, then go to the electoral process under review. So then we say this tripartite not for look only on 2023 elections, then for look at 2007 election, then for look at what happened in 2012, what happened in 2018 election, and what happened in 2023 elections. So then page here from page from the better part of waiting happen. So they include and they. So then puts again the excerpt of the agreement for national unity, we then get snap into money. All the minutes would have signed on behalf of Woods Party, on behalf of the government. So now, at the onset, me no want refer to the other party. I want to refer to them as the APC, the SLPP, and international community. Why must you refer them to the government when we are part of the government as APC? Because as far as I know, and up to class 3, from 3 people go no say, government is made up of 3 organs: the legislative, organ of government, you get the judiciary, and you get the executive. We are part of the legislative, so we're part of government. So how you go make a tripartite way you go say government versus the APC when we're part of government. So I would like to refer to them, and also they carry the interest of the SLPP. So now they show you how all man signed that document there. So now you come to page 71 to page 104. Usai then put the mandate of the committee, also the mode of delivery, how them plan for, then timeline, when them for deliver, how them for consult people then before them come during this course, and also the area them we then get for focus. Then put 3 areas them we then call thematic windows. The area we then say, let's divide ourselves into 3 teams. Una look at the legal area, the laws them, the Public Election Act, the Constitution, we get problem. Then the other team then say, una look at the elections management, the one that we get for how the election then they go, how then they manage the election, how for improve the law. Don't then put another area, people then would then say, una na the institutional reforms. That is the ECSL then now, ONS, the security forces, they say una go response. So that page they show we how they devise themselves. Then page 105 to 293. He put in some document them with them feel say we for no. So if you want confused, just discountenance those documents. Some of it don't exist. Waiting them put from page inside these pages from 105 to 293. We take the bulk of the document. We make you see the document big. Then put the election, the ECSL, the results, summary of results from parliamentary, this by district. Then put presidential election for polling stations in the region with them total. Then put the mayor and chairperson election inside there. And then they put the report 2023, the whole report. And then the most interesting one, we now the page within a page 294. Now the APC, their own recommendations. Well, it is important, make a pause from this side, say the APC recommendations not make and through to the 80 recommendations we they wait for make them implement. Then say they are, we will get waiting they call disagreements, we as far as them concerned. They say area of divergence, area outside we not agree. They say they note, but the committee focus on national issues to reach joint recommendation. They say the notice say will not agree, but the committee been focused on national issues. Now in them put, if you see the document outside, they summarize the report. It is not my words. I'm just quoting. Let me say I deal with facts here. Okay, not to suggestion, not to insinuation, not to perception. It is the fact. So now, so the committee tell we say all waiting APC recommend, all waiting we put as a paper in this page 294, where I must say APC representatives, I must give kudos to you guys. You made a salient recommendation and evidence it with fact. Where they on that page 304 will now put the RRF forms way for evidence which you now say. In 294 to 304, the APC talk about the 60% of the results will then be announced, say it not represent 60% when they look at the remaining results we left na the south and the east when at the SLPP stronghold, show say then put more of the results from that, over 80% of the results from that region, then they say na 60%, which was not 60%. So now, how I will come back on the analysis how I found this ludicrous, how I found this thing where they do so not sit well with me. But I will come on to that side, how the international community not make well. Now, so page 304, As I see, then get the RRFs. So now the most interesting part stop. If you take the documents now, page 313, now there you get new National Election Watch, then 2023 Electoral Cycle Report. It's a very big document. It starts from page 313 to page 388. Inside it, they put all the operational model, how they monitor election, a lot of dossier, and you don't have time to read that. So don't all these documents, they all pre-exist and been done day before. Then you get at page 389, you get the Qatar report, and start from 2018 elections to 2023 elections, okay? Then it take you now to page 449. At page 450, you get the European Union Election Observer Mission, the final report for the 2023 elections. That one, they also take you to page 534, which I get now finally the African Union, the report, election report. Now it take you to 542. So all these documents, I not say they're not important, but they make the documents make cumbersome for readers. They make it difficult for readers, so you know go pay attention. Now let me now take you to the recommendations where they recommend. Where I tell you say earlier say the APC, there is nothing in this document we suggest say then get for do a rerun or a regime change. It was not recommended. So when you hear the American ambassador on AYV, he talks say, and I quote, he said the United States government is looking forward to the implementation of the tripartite recommendations before the MCC money. This recommendation, it mean say now the 80 recommendations we then get consensus on, we at recommendation 80, then say then put forward before the president of Sierra Leone and in cabinet for ratify. Now that is the area we maybe get problem on. But I go come on my own commentary until I tell you say now the fact at the give una force. Now the APC position, as I tell you, was captured in page 294. And also, I believe, say, they will go the extra mile for make a point on that. So, now, let me just take you briefly now to waiting, then put now the recommendations. The recommendations, it starts from page 18. Okay? Recommendation 1, it starts from page 18. And then page 19, they recommend a whole lot of things them. But they just cherry pick some of the areas them way they recommend and which I think say important they. So then talk about Electoral Commission, now they then begin. Then talk about how then for review the Public Elections Act for make it put provision, say for make a lot of changes we then suggest. So now then take we now to recommendation 2. We talk about a whole lot now. Recommendation 4 is also interesting. They say let the Electoral Commission, let them ensure say they comply with the provision of the Audit Service Act, where we've been the cry for say they need to be audited. And so it take we now to also on another area where they say now electoral operation and planning. Instead, it take we to recommendation 7. Recommendation 8 also interesting. They say therefore adopt a regulation specifying the format of electoral operational plans. In other words, the voter registration or the election, then therefore they tell we waiting at them plans in advance. So recommendation 8. It take we now to electoral operations, who side they also put recommendation 11, and recommendation 12. Then they go to voter registration. Then say the recommendation 14. I just say cherry pick the areas them way might be interesting for let you know. Recommendation 14. And I want to let you follow the recommendation. If you meet any recommendations we suggest say there has to be a change, then for a commissioner for resign or make a rerun or ECOWAS, remind me from the 80 recommendation. It not see the light of day. The area where the APC make them position, they say it has to be a subject of national and continuous national engagement. Okay. Now you come now to 16, where Electoral Commission for review the proposed location of registration centers. You understand? Like, let not be like what happened the last time. Now, nomination process. Then put on recommendation 17, recommendation 18. Then say, then for develop a nomination software. This is very important for us in